G'day, it's Woody, and I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Woody, what are you doing with a Telos XP50 LRF in your hand? That's not a new product. You're right, it's not. It's been out for some time. And it's a great LRF thermal monocular. And if you've been following along for a while, you've probably seen it in some of my videos. I use it a lot for scanning, spotting, particularly when I'm trying to find deer in low light or nighttime conditions. But there is a couple of new things out now for this specific model, well, all the Telos LRFs actually, and it's worthy of its own video alone. So let's get straight into it. Probably the first thing you've noticed in my hand now is this tripod base. This is called the B-lock adapter, and it is a glass injected nylon base that straps on to all of your LRF Telos models and has a cam lock which puts the correct amount of tension on that strap. There is adjustable, the tension there, so as I guess the strap ages, you can adjust it to be nice and firm for its whole life. The B-lock adapter has a thread in the bottom of it for your more conventional tripod plates. I'm obviously using Arca. It has a integrated Arca wedge, so I can just pop it on my tripod and lock it off like that. That is a awesome adaptation for this model. A lot of people are running on top of vehicles like buggies and that sort of thing. This is going to be ideal for that. You can have your threaded insert from your T-handle, or if you've got a fixed mount, you can do that as well. Now this goes hand in hand with the other new thing about the Telos, which is the new firmware update, update 3.0.0, and there is a plethora of new abilities that have been unlocked. I'm going to explain some of the components of the new firmware update which have me particularly excited. First one being, with a USB-C cable, you can now live stream to a computer, tablet, or laptop device completely live without any lag. That's perfect for those that are running roof mounted and they want to have that little bit more stability of having a hardwired streaming option. It's also great for what I've set up here, which is more of a observation glassing point of view. So if you're on a hillside and you're overlooking a valley and you plan to be there for some time, looking for animals, establishing patterns and that sort of thing, you can have it streaming to a large tablet like mine. I've got the Dell rugged tablet here, which is like a laptop. You can stream straight to your computer tablet. You can look at that huge screen and you're not going to be straining your eyes looking at a little screen for hours on end. I can scan with my Telos device, streamed through to my tablet. I've got a big screen, I can see everything. I can also manipulate the zoom from the tablet, which is great. Part of the new firmware update also means you can control that zoom through the Stream Vision 2 app as well, which gives you that added versatility if you're using your mobile device, like your phone or an iPad. This update also brings a green color palette to this model, which is great for managing eye fatigue, especially when you're spending long hours at night on a thermal device like this. They've also managed to cram in some more advanced imaging processing, so what that means is you're going to get a clearer, sharper image with less noise than before. Another thing that I love is the Wi-Fi status save. What that means is if I turn the Wi-Fi on, then turn the device off and then back on again, my Wi-Fi is still going to be in the on setting. Something that I'm very excited about is the inbuilt image stabilization that comes with this firmware update. This is going to be key when you're vehicle mounted, and it's even going to make a difference while you're doing a handheld scanning operation. That's actually something that I'm keen to try out now, so we're going to go ahead and mount this to the roof of the Jeep. We're going to record some footage with the image stabilization off, record some with the image stabilization on, and we're going to display them side by side now so we can see what kind of difference that makes. Now that's just some of the features that are being brought forward into this model by this firmware update. If you're as excited as I am, make sure you head over to your Stream Vision app and you download that firmware update. If you want to hear more about it, go to Pulsar's website, and thank you very much for watching this video.